Feeling good?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm ready. Ready. Oh, my trade's up, too. My
Ready?
trade's up in the green. Let's go.
2, 1, live.
Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, the largest channel, the largest crypto channel in all of the interwebs. Every day on this channel, I show you how to make money in cryptocurrency. My name is Ben, by the way. If you like money in crypto, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Also, if you like our live streams, we've been told it's the greatest show on all the interwebs. Make sure to smash those likes. And also, guys, if you could go to my screen here. Do you guys see anything weird? You guys see anything weird? You guys see anything weird about this? You guys see anything weird? 500 mother chucking subscribers. That's right. That's right. Here we go. More confetti. Woo! He did it. First channel to 500,000. Let's go.
There you go.
That's right. And you guys would be pleased to know that the last time that I got this confetti everywhere, I cleaned it up myself. That's a lie. Mr. Elron Schmidt cleaned it up, and he would be cleaning it again. Thank you, Mr. Elron. Guys, today we hit 500,000 subscribers. It's so crazy, in fact, that somebody actually made this chart here that shows over the last week how big we've gotten. And I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. Look how much. Look at this, guys. The numbers don't lie. We dwarf everybody else. And we love Altcoin Daily. And we love Crypto. Journey Crypto, don't know them. We love Ivan. We love Lark. Cointelegraph. Well, I guess Russian Mafia is paying some big money to get them some likes up on there. We'll be doing a full expose on Cointelegraph sometime soon. They don't know how to show the respect. They don't know how to show the respect only to their masters. Crypto Zombie, we love Crypto Zombie. Andreas, we love him. Crypto Banner, we were on that show a couple weeks ago. But guys, we're absolutely crushing it. By the way, if you're not following us on Twitter, and that post was by Crypto Trust Rate. So Crypto Trust Rate, go follow them, guys. Right now, and please, if you could, go retweet this that shows how big we're doing. There's Crypto's chain. Y'all doubled his channel over the weekend. Thank you for that, guys. He needed that. He's been in the space for a long time, knows his stuff. And then, guys, also make sure to go retweet our notification to the world that we are the first 500,000 subscriber channel in cryptocurrency. Who would have ever thought a year and a half ago? No one would have. Let's see. We got a $25 Watch Crypto Media. He says, congrats, BitBoy. Also becoming top channel on our side. Boom. Boom. Top channel all around. Why are we the top channel? Because we're real on this channel. Because we're authentic on this channel. And because we know how to give you the best information in the most entertaining way. And that's a big thank you to TJ. TJ, can you come up on the screen? TJ.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You've done a really good job helping me here with all this. And how does it feel to hit 500,000 subscribers?
500,000 subscribers is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It's pretty insane. I never thought, well, I did think we'd get here, but.
Yeah. Did you think you would get to 500,000 subscribers before you joined me?
No.
No. Okay. Thank you, TJ. Thank you, TJ. TJ has some impersonators out there now, guys. That's how crazy crypto is. Even TJ has impersonators out there. Well, guys, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be talking about the Bitcoin bounce. I'm going to be showing you guys my crazy trade I've got open right now, which I'm currently up $200,000 on, as you guys can see there. That is after last night I got liquidated. But you guys know that's 3 times in a row we have made all of our money back on the bounce, because that's pretty surefire way to get your money back. I think it is going much higher. I think we are going to be challenging $50,000 again. So I got my take profit at $49.9. That's what I'm looking for. $49.99. Actually, just $49.9. You don't want to bake in that dollar. That $1 is probably not going to get you there. But let's get started with a market watch here. You know, I did not even pull up Coin Market Cap. Coin Market Cap, here we go. All right, guys, here we are. We got Bitcoin coming in $48,000 on the nose, according to Coin Market Cap. Right now, we got the total market cap almost at $1.5 trillion. Is that a high? Is that a high? I don't think I've seen it at $1.5 trillion. It looks like that is a high. Even with things as crazy as it is, we have just made a new high in market cap, $1.477 trillion. It's because you got a lot of projects out there that are pimping, a lot of projects pimping out there. So let's see, let's go back here. Okay, we got 24-hour volume, $216 billion. Bitcoin dominant, 60.4%. So you guys know that Bitcoin dominance is dropping like it's a rockin', and hopefully it's going to keep going down further. And you know what? Let me show you guys something real quick with this before we go and look at individual numbers for projects right now. Guys, look at what we're seeing here. This is a straight drop. This is the biggest drop that we've had since it looks like August of 2000, or from April to, in April of 2018, which was a big lead up to Swell Conference, I believe. I think that was when Ripple got a nice little pump there. Let's see, what is white? That's others. Which one is XRP? Yeah, it looks like that is correct because you see XRP go up. That's on the Swell Conference right there, 2018. Mr. Bill Clinton himself was the speaker there. So we'll just leave that alone and not touch it. So, okay, so let's go back. Let's look now at biggest gainers of the day. Biggest gainers of the day. We have Bitcoin Gold, a Bitcoin fork. Not a big fan of Bitcoin Gold. Which, guys, I just don't like Bitcoin forks particularly well. If you're going to invest in a fork, I would say Bitcoin Cash is the best one, but still, very small holdings at myself. Kusama. Now, this is a project that's very interesting. Honestly, I didn't know that much about Kusama until Crypto's Chain, that's Cryptos with a K, till he came on the channel this weekend and we talked about Kusama. And the interesting thing was we did one interview, and I mentioned it on the interview. It got I forgot to hit record, and so we had to do it twice. Second time I went into it knowing a lot more about what it's doing. And man, Kusama is really interesting to me. It's Polkadot, it's kind of stalled out a little bit. You may want to start looking to Kusama for some gains. Digibyte, another good day. It's back up in the top 60. Icon, the graph up 19% again. I have loaded up on the graph. It is now I think it's our fourth biggest holding right now, I think. I love this one. I think that one's great. Dash up another 20%. Today, Energy Web Token. I think Elio covered this one yesterday. Somebody covered Energy Web Token yesterday. Might be why it went up. I mean, you guys know. Look, guys, here's what you got to understand about the way that crypto YouTube works. Guys, when you bring awareness to something and gets a little spotlight, we don't have to tell people to go buy it. We're not telling people to go buy it. But when you give something awareness in a platform, especially when you've got hundreds of thousands of subscribers like Elio does, or I do, or Ivan does, people are going to see those. And how else do you think these places get exposure? Crypto YouTube drives a lot of these smaller projects because it's all about awareness. You think there's more people on YouTube or more people on Twitter? We know where the majority of people are. The majority of people spend their time on YouTube. So I don't know if I think it was Elio that covered it. I can't remember exactly if it was him. A big YouTuber definitely covered it. Ferrum Network bouncing nicely. Thank you, Chris Whale, for the super chat. We actually have a video coming up very soon on Ferrum. And there's so much big stuff going on with Ferrum, guys. We are so happy to be a part of Ferrum Network as an advisor. So, okay, so those are the biggest gainers of the day. Let's look at the biggest gainers for the week, kind of look back on that. Dogecoin down. Speaking of Dogecoin, and Elron having a down week as well, so is Aave. A lot of projects that, were supposed to be able to, they had gigantic pumps. Okay, they had gigantic pumps, but now they're retracing. But Dogecoin, very interesting. Elon, I can't talk. Elon Musk yesterday posted a tweet saying that he doesn't blame Dogecoin sellers if they sell. And a lot of people think that's actually what kind of spurred on this bounce. We'll look at a little bit later on some FUD that may have also caused it. But I don't know if this was just as much of a reaction to where Bitcoin was or if it was a reaction to any of these fundamental events. But Elon Musk yesterday told his people it's okay to sell your Dogecoin. Dogecoin dropped, but yet it's still up 5% for the last 24 hours. But it has had a rough week. So did that cause it? I'm not really sure. Bubba Bake says, can I talk about APY Finance? Thank you for the super chat. Guys, this is what I'll tell you. We have not sold any APY Finance, okay? APY Finance, we have a big bag of that. Why? Because we believe this is the next Aave. We are not selling anytime soon. And even though it has had, obviously, a pullback, guys, these things are going to have pullbacks. That's why it's always better to wait for the pullback. I've told you guys many times, this is a big one. And we're actually working on another one right now that also looks huge. And guys, here's my question to you guys. By the way, thank you, Risky Johnny, for the super chat, saying congrats. Also, thank you, Aaron Costas. Don't know much about CoinStep, to be honest with you. Thank you, Rick Johnson, for the super chat. Thank you all and all the congrats, guys. It's been a big day. I mean, this has been, I would like to say a long time coming, but this kind of, if you would have asked me even last year in September where I thought this channel would be right now, no way possible I would say at this level. But there's one thing I want to say to you guys. Do you guys want us to continue doing low cap gym, undercover, investigative, front-running big money videos, or do you not want us to do them? Because it puts us in a tricky spot, right? Like, what are we supposed to do when we talk about a coin, everybody goes out and buys it, and then people give hate on us for talking about it? Like, do you want more of these or no? We have a lot more, but if you guys don't want that, if you only want us to the big coins on the channel, then hey, we'll do that. But the numbers say you guys are interested in that stuff, and we've got a lot. I got a huge research team with a lot of ties. So let us know in the chat if you want us to keep doing those kinds of videos. Which one?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Thank you for the super chats, guys. Let's move on. Okay, let's talk about the Bitcoin bounce from yesterday. Also, guys, make sure, once again, like I said, make sure you are following us on Twitter. 118,000 Twitter subscribers.
Lots of yeses on that.
Lots of yeses. That's what I thought. What am I supposed to do? I can't help it if people FOMO into them when we tell people not to. But some of these are big, big projects. Also, by the way, guys, before I get on to the Bitcoin bounce, you can keep the clock there, though. Make sure to go check out the Crypto Factor on YouTube. This is Paul. He's a very interesting dude. He's actually got some rap videos. I did an interview on his channel a day ago or a couple days ago. You're going to want to talk about, we talk about, some of my top 5 altcoin picks and things like that are in DeFi. Go show Paul some love. Go watch this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Oops, I wasn't subscribed. I'm subscribed now, though. So, okay, let's talk about this bounce. So one thing I do want to point out here, guys, as we get into this is what caused this dip. Okay, what caused this monumental dip? Well, if we go here to our F2 pool, and by the way, I have cross-checked this already with the stats from the overall mining pool, and you'll see, wasn't them this time, so we'll give them credit. Thank you for not dumping. And somebody else also mentioned, like, hey, what if we're in a dip and then they dump more? That's not really how this works. If you notice, every time these people dump, it's at a top. It causes the dip. So, thank you guys. Yeah, we'll talk more about APY finance in the future. Thank you for the super chat. But guys, I want to say it was not F2 pool. So what was it? What was it? $1.89 billion liquidated. Why did Bitcoin and ETH price correct sharply overnight? More than $1.89 billion worth. And I had, as you guys know, 3.5 Bitcoin that were liquidated, down $1.89 billion total. Let's see, you look at the chart, absolutely crazy what it went down to. Most of the liquidations came from Bitcoin and Ether, which accounted for $555 million and $336 million, respectively. But altcoins like XRP, EOS, and Litecoin also saw large liquidations as the market plummeted. Still waiting on Aave news there, G-Sound. If I hear anything, I'll let y'all know. And you know what's interesting is Bybit was actually only a small part of the liquidations here. Look, Binance, there were almost $1 billion worth on Binance alone. Bitcoin was relatively resilient compared with the rest of the market. Most large cap altcoins and DeFi tokens saw the biggest losses, such as Cosmos and Sushi, dropped over 20% in a single day. Which, speaking of food tokens, I want to look more into PancakeSwap, by the way, TJ. Do you know what that is?
I don't know much about it.
PancakeSwap is like Uniswap or Sushi. I guess it's more like Sushi on Binance Smart Chain, so there's not gas fees.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Something I want to check more into that. Cryptos R Us was talking about that in his live stream yesterday. He's got a lot of good information on his channel. I like to watch his live streams. Well, he's on the same time as we are, so don't go watch his until after we're done, please. So the market likely corrected as a result of altcoin futures markets being extremely overheated for a prolonged period. According to Ki-Young-ju, CEO of CryptoQuant, there are enough stablecoin reserves in the crypto exchange market to trigger another leg up for Bitcoin. If you're a long-term investor, now is the time to buy BTC. Not sure how many corrections will be along the way, but the on-chain indicator says there are not enough stablecoins in exchanges compared to Bitcoins.
There are enough.
Oh, there are enough. There are enough stablecoins in exchanges compared to Bitcoins to get another leg up. So what that's saying is there's a lot of money on the sidelines right now. There are a lot of money on the sideline. 3 reasons why Bitcoin's price just fell 3%. Number 1, funding stress. Bitcoin and other cryptos in general looked overheated, and the Asian session drop was likely a funding reset needed for a sustained move above 50K. That's when we think this thing's going to 50K, guys. We think this thing's going to 50K ASAP this week. Indeed, the cost of holding long positions in the futures market, also known as the funding rate, rose to a 12-month high of 0.109. Price drop is liquidated $300 million. We saw that institutional demand weakened. Why do you think that is? Institutional demand weakened because they wanted it to go down to strengthen it again. So the Coinbase premium indicator from analytics firm CryptoQuant turned negative on Sunday in a sign of weak demand from large investors. The indicator measures the spread between Coinbase Pro's BTC USD pair and the Binance pair BTC USDT. Let's see. The indicator is widely followed by traders. Coinbase Pro is considered synonymous with high net worth individuals and institutional investors. A positive spread implies strong institutional inflows and vice versa. Number 3, chart-driven factors. And, charts are really self-fulfilling prophecies. We talk about that a lot. The 10-day moving average of daily volume has been declining since early February. A low-volume price rise is often short-lived and prone to sudden pullbacks. According to analysts, more institutions may soon emulate Tesla's move to diversify cash holdings into Bitcoin, leading to a convincing move above $50,000. At the end of this stream, on the Bitcoin FUD, we're actually going to give you more reasons why, a FUD reason why a lot of people say this drop might have started to unravel. But I think what you see here is these are the real reasons. The charts, the institutional demand, and the funding stress. I think that really, does line up. So let's see. I'll talk about my trade in the Bitcoin chart part here. Report. Bitcoin overtakes gold in the U.S. as the 4th most popular investment vehicle, but yet the market cap has not overtaken it. 76% of Americans view cryptocurrencies positively. 78% of Japanese view cryptocurrencies negatively. Why do you think that is? TJ, you have any ideas?
Why the Japanese don't like it?
Why do you think the Japanese view cryptocurrencies negatively?
I'm not sure. Probably a different media perception of it.
Could be true. I would stand to reason that I believe this probably has something to do with China. Because if you know, Japan and China are like mortal enemies. They have been. They discover ways to get along. Japan and China were actually in a war. I can't remember the last one. Japan won. That's why Japan, I don't know an intense amount about the history between those two countries, but I do know that they haven't liked each other for a long time. And I do know that Japan has been able to thwart attempts from China to kind of take them over. This is not in the recent history. And I don't know, cryptocurrencies seem to be very pro-China. I mean, they have most of the Bitcoin hash rate in China. Most of the Bitcoin mining happens there. Ton of projects associated with China. So I think that may have something to do with the negative impact, especially considering China is running the digital yuan, possibly to be the world reserve currency. Among investors, though, Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies has eclipsed gold as the 4th most popular investment vehicle, with real estate, 401k, and stonks occupying the 3 top spots. Should I get my jacket back on? Did you guys like my my Bank Boy jacket on Saturday? 54% believe, and guys, you want another sign? Do you want another sign that the stock market is getting close to the end? 54% of people believe, over half of people believe that stocks are more attractive in 2021 than anything else. Now, keep this in mind. There's a giant pandemic going on and stimulus money printing. People are out of work. Hundreds of thousands of businesses are closed or are what we consider to be zombie companies. Companies only existing to get stimulus money. There's a lot of those out there. Despite as bad as the economy is, right? Somehow stocks just continue going up. Does that make sense to anybody? Now, there is some level of, which brings up, I don't want to get political with this, but like the $15 per hour minimum wage that's coming. I mean, there's no question that's coming now at this point. Who does that hurt? And this is something interesting for you guys to think about, because a lot of people sit here and they say, why are big businesses for democratic policies often, when you look and really and truly, conservative and Republican policies seem to benefit financially for people trying to save on taxes, right? And Democrats, obviously, they want to raise taxes on the rich, which is exactly who the big corporations are. Well, when you look at that, why do you think Walmart is for a $15 per hour minimum wage? It's not because they're gracious. Everybody knows that Walmart's one of the worst places to work, right? I think a lot of people have said that. I mean, I think Walmart's a fine place. I'm not against Walmart or anything like that. It's very convenient. But what would a $15 per hour minimum wage do to their competitors, to the smaller markets, to the mom and pop stores? They can't possibly pay that, right? They can't pay $15 an hour, stay profitable in a time when they're trying to stay alive. So that's why a lot of these people are for that. Guys, our economy right now is all smoke and mirrors, and it's about to get worse with some policies like that could destroy more businesses. They get strengthened. The big box companies get strengthened by a lot of these policies that hurt smaller businesses. Hundreds of thousands of businesses are closed. How is the stock market going up? It's becoming a world of the haves and haves not. Chris Whale, thank you for the super chat, says yes. Videos about low cap altcoins, but please mention the projects to your 120 dedicated followers on Twitter before. Guys, we really try to make sure that we're being fair to everyone. We get asked so many times, do we have a premium group where we have a VIP group where we tell you what coins we're going to talk about before we do it? I get messaged about that all day. TJ, do we have that?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Because we're not about that.
Yeah, we're not about that life. That's, in my opinion, that's very immoral and unethical, right? Now, when you watch the stream, sometimes we'll tell you the video we're doing later on in the day, and like some people even complain about that. I don't know if that's that bad. Maybe it is, but we want to make sure this is exactly what we're talking about, right? We want everything to be fair for everybody. I'm not trying to make money off people having an uneven playing field. That's not what I'm about. So we tweet them out. When we do them, we can do that, but we definitely don't want to get into the habit of like, hey, if you follow us on this one place, you get early picks because we know what you guys are going to do. We're not about that life. Don't buck what you heard. We definitely want it to be fair for everybody watching. We don't want to pay for play system. That's exactly what we're trying to fight against, right?
That's the opposite.
That's the opposite of what we want. So definitely not doing that. But so anyways, then you have 401ks, real estate, which real estate is going to continue to be a big thing. Obviously, we're getting into real estate here. We'll be having videos on that in the future. But mutual fund, Graham Stephan, we're coming for you. I'm throwing down the gauntlet to Graham Stephan. 3 million subscribers, I believe. We are coming for you next, bud. Come on the show. Help us get there. Come on the show, bud. I like Graham. He seems like a nice guy. Altcoin Daily, great guys. We love Altcoin Daily. Like, seriously, we love those guys. But we had to pass them. Graham Stephan, we like you. We coming for you next.
Gotta have a target.
Gotta have a target, or else it just don't work. Do you guys know how empty it is to wake up and not have enemies?
Well, yeah.
Enemies is a strong word. I didn't really mean that. They're not enemies. But, competition, guys. We love competition right here. Motivation, incentive. So anyways, real estate's going to continue to be one, but people are more bullish on Bitcoin than they are on gold, which makes sense. It's by far a better version. Somebody mentioning PivX in the chat. Well, we may be doing a video with them soon. Am I supposed to say that? Maybe I should have said that.
After your whole monologue.
After my whole monologue. PivX is a larger cap project, so we will probably be covering them at some point. We don't have a date for that. It hasn't been written, but we probably will be covering that in the future. So anyways, take that for what it may not be for 2 weeks. I don't know. So you guys just take that for what it's worth. God, after I just said it, you guys see, that's why you get the real authenticity and transparency of me, and I just can't keep my mouth shut. It was one of those times where my words just came out, and I just tried to catch them back in, and I couldn't do it. But yeah, we like PivX pretty good.
Well, yeah, let's get into the
Look
chart.
at this, guys. Wow, look at this. Woo!
That'll do.
Guys, look at this. Wow, nice green candle, 48,568. I mean, the question is, do we close it? So, Bitcoin chart, let's check this out right. Who's my favorite all-time WWF wrestler? And thank you so much, Claudio, for saying WWF, because WWE is not a real thing, in my opinion. Favorite all time, obviously Hulk Hogan. How can you go against Hulk Hogan? But my favorite wrestler of all time that I went to see when he was in Atlanta a few times for WCW Nitro was Goldberg. I loved me some Goldberg back in the day. He's Georgia Dog, played for the Falcons. How could you not? How could you not? Okay, let's see here. God, that thing's pumping. What do we do? I mean, do I take profits on this? I don't know. I'm up 218%. Guys, you guys know yesterday on the trade, we got freaking killed. We lost lots of money yesterday. Let's check out our closed P&L. Closed P&L, we lost so much. Look at that, guys. Yesterday, I lost $193 3,000. Oh, it was almost 4 full Bitcoin. I thought it was 3.5. 4 full Bitcoin almost.
Wow.
We got liquidated yesterday. And what happened? Oh, I like the Rock too. I do like the Rock. Stone Cold is pretty good. What happened? What happened right after that? Look, we lost in 2 trades. Look at that. Wow. And we did have a couple other reds that were basically just pocket change, like literal, like a few bucks in the last few days. So don't even look at those red ones up there. Those don't count. But guys, that hurt yesterday. But what did we do? We lost 4. And now we turned around and we're up 4.86. And I'm going to let this thing run. I think this thing, I got my take profit at 49.9. I may have to change it after this video. It just ran all the way up to 49 or 48.6. Guys, we are heading above $50,000. This has been very, very clear, in my opinion. We are heading above $50,000. If you want to try Bybit, of course, you guys can do that by going to, and people say, you know what's so funny? Like, these people, these trolls on this channel, like, they just crack me up. By the way, this is a picture of me and my sons at the Super Bowl, which is a pretty cool picture. So if you guys are wondering what that is. The thing is, we get so many trolls on this channel. And, of course, we do. I mean, we're a top channel. Of course we're going to get trolls. Which, by the way, guys, if you want to sign up for Bybit, you guys can do. Sign up here. Watch the tutorial. If you get the IP or problem, you need a VPN, you can come here, sign up for unlimited VPN. Want to know how to use Market Cipher, you can click here. I'm going to be redoing this page today, by the way, guys. This page is getting redone today. So that is on my list of things to do. But we get so many trolls on this channel. They say things like, oh, don't listen to this guy. Don't listen to this guy. He's always making videos about how he lost money. God, do you watch the channel? Do you watch the channel? Have you seen what we've done? It's laughable. Guys, all 3 times we've been liquidated. By the way, also, TJ, have you noticed one common connection between all 3 of our liquidations we've had this month?
You bounce back?
Well, that as well, they've all been on Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday night.
All Sunday night. So staying out of the trades, waiting for a dip from now on Sundays.
Got a super chat from CryptoFace.
Oh, CryptoFace. Would you wear a diaper and pacifier and a head cloth on live stream for 10K? No, I would not. There's no amount of money that you could pay me to wear a diaper on TV. Guys, I know this may shock you guys, but I actually have dignity. I do. I know it's surprising, but I do have dignity. Guys, this thing is just freaking crushing it. Now we're up 5 Bitcoin. Golly. Let's go. But guys, here's the thing. Every time that we've lost, we turn around and made it back the next trade. Literally the next trade, we made it all back. Guys, I got liquidated somewhere around 47 even. I was like, oh, it ain't going to dip further. And then it went all the way down to 45. And I caught it about, where's my entry on this one? 46,346. So my entry is about right. Well, here's my entry right here. You can see it. There's my entry. Look where I got in at. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to let this thing run up to 50K. I'm going to make this guap today, this guap. We're going to get this money. As far as the Bitcoin chart goes, like just kind of looking at where this thing is, I mean, it's just kind of at a funny place here, really. I mean, let's see. What was I looking at last night? I think I've got another. Where is the other chart I was looking at? Maybe I don't have the same candles on this one. What's my opinion about eGold? We love it. We love eGold. We absolutely love it. Okay, so I think when I got in yesterday, the first entry I had was at 48,000 because this wick was about right here where I got my cursor. And I was like, if it goes down this line that it's been bouncing off forever, it's clearly going to bounce up off of that. And then it didn't. It just plunged through it. And then it just kept plunging and kept plunging and kept plunging. But what you see here is that on the hourly chart right here, we've got a blue triangle, which means a trend reversal. And right now, the trend has been down. So this reversal means we are now heading in the upward arena. I believe ETH is now at 1831. Now, here's something I wanted to show you on the chart, which I got to draw some new lines and look at some new stuff. I'm just kind of going to give it to the end of the day before I really judge what's popping here. But if you look here on Market Cipher, a lot of you guys buy Market Cipher. We're going to talk a little bit about Market Cipher at the end. So check that out. You see the green dot on the hourly chart. Now, the last green dot that we had, you got to go all the way back to the beginning of February, or actually that's on January 31st. That was on the last Sunday dump, or not the last one. That was on the first Sunday dump where we got liquidated for 3 Bitcoin. turned around, made it all back. Look at that chart, guys. Look, this is the last. So here you have this one. So right here you had a green dot. That was the end of January. Then look at the gains that you would have got from that. That would have been, you could have got like 33% gains, okay? Then you had this green dot, which let's see what this one equates to. This one equates to, from here to the top, 55% since then. So guys, I'm looking at this green dot right here and I'm saying, okay, well, if we get even if we can get, you know, a 20% gain, what would that look like? So let's see, if we got 20% gain from this right here, it's on this candle here. 20% gain would put that thing at about $55,000. Look at that, $55,000. So I think that's my target. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know what's going to happen after that. Here's kind of what I think is going to happen if you really want to know how this kind of plays out, in my opinion. I think what we're going to do is we are going to see 50K turn into support on this run. I think we're going to go to 54K, and we're going to see that turn into support. We might head closer to 60. Then we might get a big retracement. I think we will get a big retracement at some point. I think, you know, where we're at now in the 46 to 48K range, like we kind of hovered in that mostly, I could see it dipping back down to there on a dip and then bouncing back up. Let's see, if it goes to 55,000, let's see real quick what a 30% correction would be. Let's see. 30% correction at that point, we'll go be all the way down to 38.5. So I don't know if we'll get that far. If it goes to 60, here's something interesting. Let's look at this. If it goes up to 60K, let's see where 30% is. 30% then would be 42K, all-time high. So that's kind of what I can see playing out. But as you guys know, I'm not Nostradamus here. I have had some very, very, very good picks as of late. But when it comes to Ethereum, where do I want to go? Just go to the ETH chart. Guys, I understand things did not happen like we wanted them to happen, right? I mean, come back and look here, and you see like on the 4-hour chart here, looking at Ethereum, we clearly got rejected at 1850 and pushed down, and now we're once again challenging that same area here. And guys, like I've said many times, when I made my prediction, A&W Diet Root Beer, Nectar of the Gods, by the way, which A&W will not sponsor me. They won't contact me. Who that for you, A&W? I'm BitBoy Crypto. What's the deal? The point here is that when I made this Valentine's Day prediction, I definitely believed it was going to get there easily. Very, very, very easily. And it has not. We're going to come back to the ETH chart here in just a few minutes. And we're going to really break down the chart. But the point here is that I understand a lot of people thought that was going to happen. I did too. And since it didn't, we are really digging into what happened. We're going to dig into the mining. We are going to dig into the institutional buying, the grayscale buying. We're going to look into the exchange volume. We are going to figure out why Ethereum has not gone off. Now, a lot of people are saying, when you look at Justin Bennett here, he's saying he's still really, really, really bullish. And he's also saying that Link is leading the way, which, you know, is definitely true because Link is pumping right now. But they're saying ETH is about to follow Link. And so we're going to look at those in the charts in just a minute. But it really looks like ETH is about to explode. It did not get there by Valentine's Day. But guys, you got to be patient here. These are just roadmaps. If you look at my Bitcoin prediction, it hit it 7 days earlier. I mean, I made that prediction for like almost a year in advance. And it hit it within 7 days. So you guys got to know, I've studied these charts enough to know where things are heading to. Now, something could certainly get things off, things could certainly, get things off track. But in my opinion, I don't think that's going to happen. I do think that we are going to see Ethereum hit $3,000 by the end of the month. But once again, if Ethereum hits $2,500 by the end of the month, are we going to be okay with that? Yeah, we're going to be fine. But here's what you do not need to do. ETH has disappointed. Now, why is that? Is it the gas fees? Is it something else? Like I said, I'm going to put out a video on Wednesday that's going to explain everything, in my opinion, that has held it back. We're digging into the data right now as we speak. I got people looking into this, my research team. We're going to try to figure out if there's something like F2 pool. If it's not clear to you guys that F2 pool is not the number one dumper on Bitcoin, then I don't know what is. Every time they sold, we had dramatic drops. That's why this one's a little fishy, because that didn't happen. But you see what happens is we had that article that showed 3 things that played into that dump that we had last night. Fundamental reasons. It's not just F2 pool sells out of nowhere, which is what we saw previously. We're going to try to find something similar to ETH, because I know where the chart's supposed to be right now. I know where Ethereum's supposed to be, and it didn't even get close. To me, that screams of manipulation. You can't give up, though. Don't get impatient with Ethereum right now and move. You got to realize, guys, you don't think when I have a big trade-in, you don't think I get hunted? I get hunted. They hunt my liquidation points, the market makers, whether they're automated or manually. And it's not about me specifically. Sometimes I might show something on air, they might come after me. But it's about they see my orders on the books and they kind of play a game of, okay, if it's this many X's, he'll get liquidated here. Okay, not there, let's move down to the next one. They literally hunt you sometimes to get you liquidated when you're on high leverage. And so what this means is I got to take some precautions, and I got to be a little bit better about showing trades on air sometimes. I actually don't care. They can come after me. It don't matter. But the thing is there's stuff in the data that you can look at to show those kinds of things. These people hunt these trades. The big money hunts your selling. They want to pierce your diamond hands, as the kids say. Okay, we didn't say that in crypto before a couple weeks ago. They want to pierce your diamond hands. Get rid of those. Because why? Why do they want to hunt out your sales of high dollar assets like Ethereum? Because they want to scoop them up for cheaper prices. So right now at this time when we did not hit this, my word of caution to everyone is to be patient. You have to be patient. Just because it doesn't hit a certain day when I said it's going to hit, which the day itself is not really that important. It's the range that we're looking at, okay? What you want to do is you want to be patient and wait for that pop. That's how you're going to get the maximum amount of money. Because if you jump right now over to Link is already popped. If you jump over to something else and you're waiting for it to pop, and you guys will see this on our 1K to 10K challenge, so we'll update that a little bit. We're not selling in the green or in the red. We're waiting to sell to jump into other assets when we're in the green. That's when you want to trade. You don't want to trade from a falling asset to one that's already, risen. You want to do the opposite. You want to get out on a pump and get in on a dump. And that to me is what you guys need to be thinking about and doing for sure, not getting impatient and jumping out. So let's move on and talk about Ethereum real quick, or talk about Cardano real quick before we get back to the ETH chart, which we kind of put those in backwards order now that I'm looking at it. We should have done it the other way, but it doesn't matter. Point here is Cardano approaches a major upgrade as ADA posts an inspired rally. And this really goes back to the super chat I saw earlier. What was his name, TJ? It's gone.
About the ETH gas fees?
Yeah. God, we have so many chats, guys. We appreciate y'all so much. Not Mohammed. He's not Mohammed. Thank you for the super chat. Says, could be gas fees and everyone switching to Binance Chain. That is something we are investigating and looking at. But I would say that is not the cause, because the money that should be propping this up is institutional money. This is not random money coming from random investors. This is not retail investors is going to push this thing up billions of dollars in market cap. So because of that, we think that is not the case. Is that a problem? Yes. Is that why Cardano is pumping? No. Also no. Okay. But does this play into or factor into the future of Cardano? Absolutely. Does this play into the future of smart contracts and the whole space? Yeah, it definitely does. And we have a big video for you guys coming out tonight on Cardano, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also at the end of, if you guys have been wondering, how do I buy ADA? How do I buy Cardano? We're going to give you some options and show you some ways that you can buy ADA. Because I know a lot of people ask, if something's not on Coinbase, a lot of people don't know how to buy it. So let's check this out. So the Mary Hard Fork is rolling out here. On February 3rd, Cardano's development firm, IOHK, successfully conducted a hard fork and also applied the Goguen native token upgrade, we talked about that before, known as the Mary upgrade. Marier, I barely even know her. To Cardano's testnet, which transforms the blockchain into a multi-asset network similar to Ethereum. The team expects to have launched the mainnet by the end of February. The other features of the Goguen update will roll out simultaneously in accordance with the different phases of the Cardano roadmap. The first major difference following the upgrade is that there will be no execution fees. We love no fees, which are usually charged to a user when interacting with a token smart contract on the ETH blockchain, known as gas fees, exactly what we've just been talking about. The recent bull run witnessed in Ether and other Ethereum blockchain tokens have led to extremely high gas fees due to network congestion, thus discouraging retail investors from getting involved. And I would say the majority of people buying Ethereum, in my opinion, that are retail investors are not going to Uniswap, right? I mean, what I'd like for you guys to do is in the chat, I would like for you guys to tell me how long it took from your first ever investment in Ethereum to the first time you ever used a decentralized exchange. Let me know how much time that was. I mean, for me, it was years, obviously. Obviously years. For a lot of you guys, you're probably newer to crypto. I want to know how long it took you to get, and if you've never used a DEX and you're investing in Ethereum, drop that in the chat as well. Kind of be interesting to check that out. So TJ, monitor that. See if you can come up with any, if you can surmise anything from that data.
Got it.
Instead, sending tokens requires a nominal fee called the min ADA value, payable in ADA to be sent alongside the tokens. You may also bundle multiple native tokens together and send them together in one transaction. This raises the min ADA value. However, this fee does not depend on network congestion or rely on smart contracts. So not needing smart contracts to forge tokens would lead to other advantages because there would be no room for fraud perpetrators to exploit smart contract vulnerabilities, human error, and other risks associated with smart contracts. Let's see. Ethereum is still king for sure. Ethereum is definitely still king. Someone I saw that super chat, he wants to know how to buy Ethereum in New York, how to buy ADA in New York. I'm going to show you guys how anyone, literally anyone, can buy ADA. I'm going to show you guys that tonight. Basically, Ethereum still has the monopoly. You guys look how many commits it has. But what's very interesting is Cardano is not very far behind. 42,447 versus 32,327. High developer activity is crucial. Now, if you know, Charles Austin has talked a lot about how he does not view Ethereum as a competitor. I mean, he kind of created it, you know. He views Google and Amazon as his competitors. He does not view Ethereum as a competitor. He thinks it's so obviously far behind Cardano that it's not even close, which, you know, I mean, I wouldn't really agree with him there necessarily, but I understand his point. I do think in crypto, we do have to get out to where we are looking at the bigger fish in the pond. Guys, I'm telling you, I've been really realizing over the last couple of weeks, like I've been so focused on this bull run for so long, for years. Ever since I started this channel, I've been focused on this bull run. And now we're here and I'm starting to look out in the future and I'm starting to realize like there's another bull run coming for sure in 4 years. And we are really on the cusp of, just like Mark Cuban said, the new internet. Mark Cuban just said that Ethereum and blockchain is going to be bigger than the creation of the internet. We are at the dawn of something so big and huge. It's so hard to wrap our minds around, and yet here we are. Let's see. What's your opinion? Thank you, Michael Zwinner and Mike Ryan. What's your opinion on minimum BTC to use per trade with leverage? I only have 0.066. Well, you know, I think for that, was that about $1,800 or so? No, it's much higher than that now, isn't it? It's at 50K almost. I would say, I mean, 10x is pretty good. 5x to 10x is pretty good as long as you have good stop losses. That's what I would say. 7x is kind of the sweet spot. CryptoFace says that's a great one. A lot of people think 7x. Someone else also told me that yesterday. He believes 7x is really great. But finishing it up on Cardano here as we move to the Ethereum chart, what I would like to say is tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, video on Cardano. At 2 o'clock, we have a video on NFTs. And Chamath Palihapitiya, another guy bullish on Ethereum, or bullish on NFTs, which can't be bullish on NFTs without being bullish on Ethereum, regardless of the fact he just said a few weeks ago that Ethereum had no value. Watch what they do. Don't watch what they say. Remember that, guys. But tonight, I'm going to show you guys how to buy ADA, but we're going to be talking about What is this liquidity event? I mean, if we go here to Twitter, make sure to be following us on Twitter, and we go look at Charles Hoskinson's Twitter page, old IOHK Charles. He recently put out this tweet here that says, and let me be clear, don't mess with my birds. And he just looks so bad A there, doesn't he?
He does.
God. What's the only thing you think he could be wearing that would look more bad A?
I don't know.
A black t-shirt in the garden.
Like the garden.
In the garden. That's the only thing he can possibly wear. But the thing is here, guys, this liquidity event he's talking about is still coming. We don't know what this is. Tonight, I'm going to be giving you 4 options, 4 things that liquidity event could be, which one's the most possible, and of course, we know some of the ones that would be the most beneficial. We're going to be taking a look at that tonight, so don't miss that video, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and of course, be here at 2 Eastern Standard Time as well. So let's go back and look at the ETH chart, and what I'd like to do here is I'd like to pull up Link and look at what's happening to it, okay? Because Ethereum could be following Link's breakout. Now, if you remember, it had really strong resistance around 18.5. And since then, and that is just in the last month, in the last 3 weeks, it has had this kind of breakout. Let's see, 18.5. It has gone up 93%. Now, let's go look at the ETH chart here and see what that would be. What would a 93% gain be for Ethereum? Here, let's see here. Put it this line. A 93% gain for Ethereum would be like, golly, so much. $3,500. $3,500. It's getting there, guys. It's just a matter of when. It's just a matter of when. When is this going to happen? When is this pop going to occur? And when you really look at what Justin said on Twitter here and you really break this down and look at it, very, very, very similar. Thank you, Justin Young, for that. You're the man. Is it too late to invest in DOT? No, I don't think so. I think DOT's fine to invest in. I think it's had a little pullback here recently, hasn't it? I noticed it dropped big time on CoinMarketCap. I think back down to number 7 or 6 or something like that, so it could be good. But if you look here at Link, let's see, when was it? This would have been when it was back at 18.5, and then you see what it's done since. It's not like it had a dramatically large run-up if you look at the chart. Doesn't even look that crazy. And then you look here, it's had quite the breakout above that rising wedge there. And when you look at the Ethereum chart and you compare it, I mean, look where it's at right now. I mean, is it going to go up and break up and get above this line and then bounce up? This is what we're looking for. It hasn't happened as quickly as we wanted to, but I do believe that it is going to happen. So come back looking at our trade here. We're back to 4.85 BTC up. Guys, I'm going to let this one run. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys think I should exit this trade for a total of 0.85 BTC loss, or a gain, I mean, which would be basically I would have made almost a whole Bitcoin over the last 12 hours? Or you guys think I should let it run to 49,900? Let's see what is that amount? If I let it run to 49,900, that is a gain of 7.7 Bitcoin, basically 356%. So let's just say 50 times 7.5. 50 times 7 would be 350,000 times another half would be another 25,000 plus about another 70,000. That would basically be about $380,000 in profit. So we'll take it. I mean, if that's where it goes. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I could let that thing. Maybe I could let that thing run all the way up to 55,000, like the chart says. They're saying let it run. What is it? God, y'all are scared. So many of y'all say let it run. Let it. So many of y'all are saying exit. Golly, man, y'all are so scared right now for my money.
Take profit. Yeah.
Exit. Guys, all of those exits is the most bullish thing I've ever seen. That is so incredibly bullish that y'all are all telling me to get out of the trade. Guys, we're going to let it run. Guys, do you know that I only do this for your entertainment? You guys know that, right? Like, we've made a lot in the last couple weeks, but I only do this for your entertainment. So let's keep you buckled in. Let's keep the tension high. Let's keep this thing running. That's my final decision. I just asked y'all's opinion. That was my bullish indicator. If everybody said let it run, man, I probably would have pulled out. I'm reverse trading you. If you guys didn't know, I'm counter trading the BitSquad. Okay, so back to the ETH chart. Let's just kind of look at, it's kind of hard right now to kind of determine what is actually happening now. Now, we did have, this is on the 1 hour chart for Ethereum. We did have this green dot down here. Now, let's look at the last time MarketCypher had a green dot for ETH. Right here. Look at this, guys. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Let's see. Where were we that day? Okay, that was on different candle there. Let's pull it up. All right, let's measure. Let's see what happened, how many gains it got since the last green dot. So we've been right there. So let's check it out. The price was at about 1,500. So to the top, 21% gains. So if we saw something like that from this one, let's see what 21% gains would be. Let's see what 21% gains would be here. 21% gains from here would be $2,100. Now let's look. How long did it take it to get there, though? That's the question. How long did it take it to get there? Let's measure that too. So it took. That's on the 7th. I mean, it pretty much got there on the 10th. So 3 days. It only took 3 days to get there. Now for the full, it took 5 days. So doesn't have a lot. Do you have any courses or tutorials on ring charts? Thank you, Elijah, for the super chat. We are, TJ, I'm so tired of saying we're getting this website redone.
Well, and
I'm exhausted with it.
Yeah. And we're doing a whole academy.
We are once we get the new website launched, we are starting an academy where we will be showing you guys some tutorials, and we're going to be doing courses, showing you guys how to do a lot of stuff from trading. And guys, just so you guys are clear, that wasn't a frustration at TJ. It's mainly a frustration at the previous company I had working on the website that just totally let me down. I mean, they were working on it, I think, for 8 months and we had to totally scrap what they did and start over. Crypto Stash is helping us. Guys, if you're not, will you guys please go subscribe to Crypto Stash's channel, by the way? Tell him, go subscribe to his channel. And he loves NFTs. Crypto Stash loves NFTs. He's got 5.4 thousand subscribers. I know we can get this guy to 10,000 subscribers overnight. If you guys could, everybody that's watching this, make sure to go over to Crypto Stash's channel, subscribe to his channel. He's working on our website. He's working hard. He talks a lot about NFTs. He's working with our boy Ken. He dresses up like Mario. You'll never, well, I'm going to say never. You have never seen me dress up like Mario. So he's got that to offer. Guys, Chamath Palihapitiya and Mark Cuban and Logan Paul all say NFTs are the future. Nobody knows more about NFTs than Crypto Stash and Ken Bozak and Elio. Elio knows about them too a lot. That's where we're working with Super Farm. But make sure you guys go show Crypto Stash some love. But once we do that, we are going to be launching. An academy. So will be cool. So is MarketCypher good for seeking alt entries? Thank you, Super Googly. Yes, it is. We're actually going to be using MarketCypher in the future to be looking at stocks, and also at altcoins to try to find some good entries. That is something we are going to be doing here pretty soon. Let's see. Are there any NFTs that are heads and shoulders above the others? Yeah, the BitBoy NFTs. Go to Rarible.com. You can get them now. We will be moving to another platform, though. Is CTSI a good investment? Yeah, we love CTSI. We're an advisor for them. We love CTSI. We think they're going to be a really good roll-up solution. So, nice pivot shout out in the beginning. Thank you, Damien. What will today's video be about? We're going to be talking about NFTs, Ferrum Network at the 2 p.m. video, and then 6 p.m. we will be talking about Cardano. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing a top coins for February. I know it's really late. We forgot to do one at the beginning of the month. We're going to be doing that, and then Wednesday, we're going to be doing our ETH investigation. Then we got some other projects for you guys in the middle there. All right, so let's move on to the 1K, 10K update. We do have a new portfolio tracker. Look at this. Wow, look at this, guys. We are so close to back to even. Which, guys, it may not sound very significant to you, okay? But we lost 15% right off the rip, and gaining 15% in 7 days, literally 7 days, gaining that 15% back is really big. And that's how we learned about the gas fees, how tough they are for smaller traders. If we made 15%, Mr. Elron, top of the morning to you, Mr. Elron Schmieds. Can you do some math for me, by the way? Can you figure out if we started with $1,000 and we gained 15% every single week, how long will it take us to get to $10,000? If you can figure that out and then come to the microphone and let us know, that would be great.
That might take a minute.
I don't think so. I'm very comfortable with Mr. Elron Schmeeds knows his math.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 20 minutes to figure it out.
Okay.
Right? I think he can do it. So, guys, here's our update. Our update is we are now almost back to even. We've made our 15% back, so we should be heading higher. Thank you for all the super chats, guys. SNX and Link. I mean, I'm thinking about moving my Link over, switching over to something else possibly. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that, TJ? I mean, it's up pretty big.
I think it's a good time for a swap.
I think it is a good time for a swap. And guys, also let us know, do you guys want more videos about the 1K to 10K challenge, or do you guys just want every day on the stream we kind of touch on it, or a lot of days of the week we touch on it? Let us know if you want separate videos on it, and I can go into because you know what's really important? Like, I know you guys look at the trades, and I know what you guys are doing. You're copying them, right? Like, you're copying the trades. Like, I'm going to invest in this and invest in this, and I'm going to make $10,000. But I think the more important thing is for you guys to understand the mindset, to understand what I'm thinking and why we're doing what we're doing. I think that's more important and more valuable for you guys than just, looking and copying the trades. That's not going to help you. Like, the whole point of this is to show you that the mindset is more important. The knowledge of what you're doing is more important than actually the coins that you're buying, because we could change all of these coins out, completely. I could have totally different coins and we'd have the same techniques and the same strategies, and we're going to get there no matter what. Like, there's no way we're not going to be able to do this. It's just a matter of time. Now, in a bear market, this would be like extra challenging. Hey, TJ, in the bear market, let's do a $100,000 to $3,000 challenge.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Where we show you guys how we can lose 97% in a bear market, because that might even be easier than this.
I think we need to swap our chain link into something lower cap. I'll try to get
It's just hard because maybe we move something over to Binance Smart Chain.
Maybe. Yeah, I know. We got to take the fees into account for sure.
Binance Smart Chain doesn't have fees.
Right.
Very small. That's why we haven't, because guys, we could have already made a lot more money on this if we were able to trade on Uniswap, but the portfolio just won't let us, unfortunately. So, okay, yeah. So it looks like pretty much everybody wants to do that. Why do people want me to drink water?
You need to drink water.
So if you made 15%, it would take you 16 and a half weeks.
You guys hear that? If we just make 15% a week, 4 months, we can do this. I think that's very possible. I mean, I think if we do this by the end of summer, it'll be impressive. I mean, by the end of the year, slam dunk. We got that. End of summer, that'd be pretty good. So, guys, if you guys want me to drink more water, please, thank you for that, Rosa, super chat. If you guys want me to drink more water, please put the water emoji. And then put whatever other emoji you want to the left of it. I'm very interested to see what happens. Guys, do you think this looks like a walrus face?
Yeah.
This is my new face I've been making. Somebody made a walrus meme out of me, so I thought, you know what? Why don't we just go with it? Why don't we just be the walrus? Whoa! You guys see that? We just made $1. Made $1. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah, so synthetics has been pretty good for us. Even though we actually got killed on that fee, we've made quite a lot on that. We're getting very close to back to even. Let's see. Look at all those water emojis, and yet nobody put what I was thinking they were going to put. Pretty interesting. Okay, yeah, still bullish on E-Gold. Yeah, we're very bullish on E-Gold. Very bullish on Elron. Yeah, beer flavored water, guys. I don't drink. Y'all gonna know that about me? I don't drink alcohol. Sorry. No offense to anyone that does. I mean, you guys are certainly allowed to do what you want, for sure. But I didn't drink alcohol in a long time. How do you do taxes? This is from Anime Freak. 3010. How do you do taxes when exchanging crypto when you're using whatever you do to get the 25x on Bitcoin? Any research for how to do the taxes? We got a tax video coming up this week on TaxBit. Personally, I've used Zen Ledger. So we've actually been hooked up with a CPA, Gordon Law, out of Chicago, and they do our taxes. So I don't worry about all that stuff. They just tell us what to do. But we do have a video where we're going to be explaining a lot about that. What about Badger? Badger is crushing it, I believe. I wish we could have got that to the portfolio. We'd already be up. We made another $1, snitches. Okay, so Bitcoin FUD. Let's move on and talk about this, guys, because this supposedly was a story. Why does everybody want me to drink more? Do y'all think I'm dying? How unhealthy do you think I am? I'm pretty healthy. My doctor says I'm healthy as a horse.
You do need to drink more water.
I'm thinking Should my health be compared to a horse? Is that good?
Depends on the horse, I guess.
Depends on the horse. I like that. Okay. U.S. You know which horse it probably... Mr. Ed, the talking horse. That's probably...
Does he get turned into glue?
Well, BitSquad, stick with us. Let's go. Stick with us, BitSquad. U.S. government won't allow corporations to keep replacing dollars with Bitcoin, warns investment advisor. How foreboding. How foreboding. You know what the most foreboding thing is? Water skis. Maybe water itself. Okay, anyways. Dan Nathan. Guys, look, I don't know what your name is. I don't know what your name is. But let me tell you, someone I do not trust. I do not trust someone with two first names. And I'm sorry if you have two first names. I'm sorry if your name is Matt James. I'm sorry. I just don't trust you. You got to prove it to me. Dan Nathan? I don't trust that guy at all. He's the founder of Risk Reversal Advisors, says that the U.S. government will not keep allowing corporations like Tesla to replace dollars with Bitcoin. They won't let the dollar fall away from being the reserve currency for the world. How stupid do you think this is? Don't you think that if they were actually concerned with this, that they would not print 30% of all dollars in existence in the last 365 days? Don't you think, once again, keep going back to this race. Use your brains. Use your brains. Do you think the U.S. is that concerned with this? No, the United States knows that's over. They know that ship has sailed. Foreboding. They know that ship has sailed. The helicopter money has gone parabolic. I mean, if we look at the M1 money supply chart, let's see if I can find it. M1 money supply chart. Let's see if I can pull it up. Let's see. Is this the one? Look how freaking parabolic this is. Look how if you let me ask you this. Oh, you want me to pull this in or you got it?
I got it.
Okay. Guys, look up here at the right. Look over here at this. Look at the M1 money supply. That's all the dollars in existence. This is what I want to say to you. If you were looking at this chart and this was a cryptocurrency instead, what did that say?
It was referring to something else.
I didn't even see what the other thing was. He wasted another $2 to tell me it was rude.
I don't know.
I didn't see the other one. I'm sorry. Guys, if you look, I'm pointing at this. I know you can't see it because my finger's not on the screen, but I am pointing. See, there it is. Look at that. Look at that finger. If you look at the steepness of that, and that's a cryptocurrency chart, what would you think? What would you think if you saw that chart and it was a crypto chart? You'd say, oh my gosh, that's a blow off top. That thing's about to crash, right? But yet it's the M1 money supply, and we're saying now that the government's concerned. We are, I want you guys to hear me on this. We are already in helicopter money stage. There is nothing that can be done at this point. The demand for dollars, for government policies, for government programs, for stimulus, it is too high already. The demand is too much. Too many people right now are counting on the government. That's why we have these. It's not just people, corporations. Too many corporations are now counting on money from the government to survive. They are dependent upon the government. Look at what happened in Greece. When the government pulls back on government programs to try to save its currency, see what happens. The people riot. The people are angry and they will riot. Okay? They cannot actually, they can't stop what's coming. It's so obvious when you look at this chart, when you look at the M1 money chart, it's so obvious this cannot be saved. So when you see articles like this, this is straight FUD. U.S. government won't allow corporations to keep replacing dollars with Bitcoin, warns investment advisor with two first names. Okay? He goes on to talk about how, Bitcoin is not going to be able to keep going up because these companies aren't going to be able to invest in it. The F they won't? What do you think? The government can come in and say you can't invest in Bitcoin? You know what that'll make them do? Just do it off the books because they see what's coming. You don't think these people see that same M1 money chart? You don't think they got financial people smart enough to see that coming? They do. So, okay, let's go to the pro trading tip here. Oh, look at Bitcoin. Now it's at What? Oh, golly, I gotta refresh this real quick. Let me refresh this. No, I need my screen to be smaller.
There actually was a Matt James in the chat when you made that example.
I figured there was. That's why I said the most common two first name. I'm sorry, Matt James. I love you, man. You're a great dude.
He said thanks for the shout out.
Yeah, you're the best. You are literally the best two first name guy I know. We are now up 1.6 biddies, 250%. Guys, I'm just going to, remember, y'all told me to sell out $500 ago. $500 ago, you guys told me to get out of this trade, and we are now crushing it. Once I realized this potential, look, we've made almost $100,000 since my liquidation yesterday. Almost, look at the daily realized P&L. Down 194K, up 274K, 80 grand. You can't argue with that. Oh, my attack on two first name heroes is rude. Devin Marty, I'm sorry. Devin Marty, I'm sorry. I love you, man. You're a great dude. I'm sorry. Thank you. I wish I could reimburse you that $4 or $6. It was so great, man. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding, two first name dudes. I'm sorry, Dan Nathan. I do not apologize to Dan Nathan. Okay, let's go back here. Let's go here to, I want to show you guys something, which is how you set up Market Cipher. And then I want to give you a pro trading tip. Okay, pro trading tip. Guys, a lot of people bought Market Cipher over the weekend, and Market Cipher has been absolutely phenomenal. Y'all have seen what we've done with it on the channel. I was not a great trader on my own. I just wasn't. But now, using Market Cipher and really knowing the ins and outs of it, I've done phenomenal. As you guys see, even when I lose, I win. Even when I lose, I win. Somebody sent me a message, and they said, I don't understand how Market Cipher works with Bybit and works with TradingView, and I want to show you guys that right now. So what happens is, I'm going to X off Market Cipher here on top and the bottom. Okay, and basically when you come to TradingView, it's going to be empty, obviously. It's not going to have any of these drawings on it. I'm going to show you what you'll kind of be looking at when you get on TradingView for the first time. And somebody said, do you need the paid version of TradingView to have Market Cipher? If you use the free version of TradingView with Market Cipher, if you could drop that in the chat, because I'm pretty sure you can have the free version. I don't think you have to have the paid version. And the paid version of TradingView, by the way, is only $7 a month. So if you can afford Market Cipher, even if you do need it, I suggest having the paid version. That's just generally my philosophy on most stuff, as TJ would tell you spitefully. I feel like you get what you pay for a lot of times, so I'm never opposed to that. Black Diamond, $25 super chat or 25 RON. What are these currencies, people?
I have no idea.
I don't even know what RON is. Nobody wants to talk about. We love Cosmos. I like Cosmos for sure. Real projects, partnering with them. Yeah, I think so. So this is what it's gonna look like. Okay, when you first get on here. Now the way that Bybit works with TradingView is it syncs automatically to the TradingView chart. So what you'll do is you'll come over here to let's pull up the Bitcoin chart. BTC, well, no, I'm going to pull the ETH chart up here because I deleted everything off of it. So ETH US dollar. Now, when you hit ETH US dollar, you'll see here on the right, you have different exchanges. Bitstamp, Coinbase, Kraken, and then you have Bybit. You also have Bitfinex, Binance, BitMEX, Gemini, Bittrex, Femex, Forex, Poloniex. There's all kinds of them on here, okay? So what you're going to want to do is you're going to make sure you have the ETH USD perpetual contract and Bybit selected, because you don't want the Bitstamp chart, because all these exchanges have different dollars. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure you have the right chart selected. And now what you're going to notice is when you look at the price of ETH, $1,830, and you go to Bybit, if we click on the ETH chart, which I don't want to do right now because I'm really enjoying watching my giant gains there, and you'll notice it's the exact price, $1,830.45, $1,830.45. It's the exact same price. You can't see it on the right side on the screen there, but it is the exact same. It will update. Yeah, there you go. If you look right here, $1,830.45 it's the exact same price. This is literally the Bybit chart, the one they show you in the platform right here. How do you set up Market Cipher? Okay, what you do is you go up here to indicators. Okay, see indicators and strategies. Click on that, and you're going to have different options here. It's going to be favorites, built-ins, candlestick patterns, public library, my scripts, volume profile, and invite-only scripts. And if you see over here on the right, I've got several invite-only scripts that I've done. All you do is once you buy Market Cipher, they will send you these invite-only scripts, the Market Cipher ones. You just click on them. Market Cipher A, Market Cipher B, Market Cipher SR. And now you're going to have those. Up here on the left-hand side, this is where it's going to list what you have. If you want to, hide this to see more of the chart, you can just hit the little arrow up there on the left-hand side. And then you can, to collapse it or open it. And then if you just want to turn the chart off, you can see it's got these little icons here. You can just hit the eye and it hides it. And then you can hit the individual settings for it. You can change the colors if you're into all that stuff. But my guess is if you're a beginner, you don't care about that right now. And then same thing at the bottom. If you wanted this to be at the top, you can just click this arrow here and it moves up. But I don't know why you'd want that. I like it at the bottom. So there you go. So guys, that is how you... Ricky Bobby, $5 super chat. Said he was having a good day until I made fun of people with 2 first names. TJ, what do you always tell me?
Not to make fun of people.
Yeah, he always tells me that. TJ always tells me not to make fun of people and that it's not kind. If you guys want to see me continue to mock people, please smash the like button.
Smash the likes.
Smash the likes up if you enjoy me mocking people.
We actually need that. There's 16,000 people here, only 3,000 likes. So come on, guys.
16,000 people watching, only 3,000 likes. Guys, come on. Okay, guys, this is what I'll end with here. I hope that helped you guys out with Market Cipher to show you guys how to set it up. We're going to be doing a lot more trading tutorials. I mean, guys, we ain't losing over here. I mean, you guys see that. And as TJ will tell you, the last time I told him we never lose, we immediately went on a giant losing streak. But the fact is, we're winning traders right now. We're crushing the market, and you guys see that. And I know you guys want more content. We're going to be showing you more content. We use Market Cipher exclusively. It's how we make all of our best trades. So, we're going to be showing you more about that. But here's some advice. Be patient. Just remember that, guys. Patience is the number one key to making money in cryptocurrency. The number one way people lose money in crypto? Over trading. You get out at the wrong times, you get in at the wrong times. When you can reverse that and you can learn to get in at the right time and get out at the right time, you will be amazed what that will do to your portfolio. And this 1K to 10K challenge, I hope that's going to show you guys this. This is not some kind of frenzy of trading 1,000,000 times in one day to make a bunch of money. Now, with leverage trading, if you trade different charts, you can certainly do that. But with swing trading and trying to increase the value of your holding portfolio, not your trading portfolio, they should be separate, by the way, you're not going to want to overtrade. You're going to lose money that way. So just remember that. Guys, be patient with your trading. It will pay off in the long run. Every time I've lost big on a trade or every time someone tells me that they lost big, it's because they were impatient. So just learn to take your time, let things come to you. Don't go chasing. All right, guys, that's all I got. Be blessed. Good boy out.